Hey guys, welcome back. Today I wanted to do a video on some chic and classic summer staples that I've been wearing a lot lately that I'm excited to wear more of, but I also wanted to get your opinion and know if you guys are interested in kind of seeing a video on how I've revamped my wardrobe now that I am officially 30. I noticed in December that I was just starting to feel like an itch. I needed something different. And when I turned 30 in March, I was like, oh, this just must be what it is. So while I will always wear what makes me happy, whether it's trendy in style or not, there are just some things that lately I've just been like, I'm not into it anymore. So if you guys are interested in like a little series on that, little mini series, let me know in the comment section below. But for this particular video, I will have everything numbered up on screen. I think most of these products, you'll actually see them. There will be a little pop-up right here. You can click on the item and you will be able to shop it that way. But I also have them in the comment section below. So if you scroll to the comments and see that very first pinned one, that is me. That is the link to these items. So we will start out with number one. And I grabbed this solely because I was able to put my hands on it at the YouTube Summer House and I fell in love with this bag. So there are so many look for less versions of, I believe it's the Bottega, is that how you say it? I have seen some on Amazon and they would come in and they were really small, or they were like a faux leather and they'd scratch really easy and then you would have like almost little spots all over. And so I just kind of had like sworn off this bag. I found a couple that were okay, but they really were small was my biggest issue. And when I went to the Summer House, they had this in black on the display and I literally was like, what? And Kayla Love, I can't remember if it was this one or the one above it, but she was like, yes, I have that. Like their bags are amazing quality because they are leather, but they're all like under 200 bucks at most. So I'm really gonna start diving deep into their bags, but for the time being, I was like, I must have her. She's beautiful. It does have one handle on it. It has a magnetic closure on the inside, and then it actually does have these adjustable straps here. So I really, really love the way that bag just looks and feels. And I actually find that it's designed pretty well because I carry a decent amount of stuff in there and I feel like it's not overloaded to the point that it's so heavy. I did try and do it crossbody one time and it did not look good. It was a little bit too long. So I feel like straps on your arm or just like the one top handle are really the way to go. But I am such a fan of this bag now. You are going to catch me carrying this thing all spring and summer long. I cannot get enough. Next up, we have these Madewell jeans. I can't shut up about these jeans, you guys. I feel like I've hit the jean lotto lately with straight leg jeans that don't look like they're just a hair too short or just a little bit too long. They're just the perfect length. Now I'm 5'9". I have all of my measurements in the description bar below. But I love the length of these, and the wash is perfect because I think lighter washes you really can get away with in the spring and summertime. And this isn't too light. So the review section said to size down one in these. So originally I got a 26. I'm a true size 27 and I feel like they fit perfect, but I don't know. Some days when I was bloated, I was like, I just feel like they're a hair too tight. So I grabbed a 27 and I feel like they also fit. So if you're between sizes, you probably could size down one or get your true size. It's really up to you. I think I like the way my booty looks in the one that when I like size down one, I think it just looks a little bit more flattering. Just honestly, the best, most amazing, well-made pair of jeans ever in the history of time. And I'm never gonna shut up about them. I wore them in New York. I wore them on the plane. I wear them every single time I get the chance here. It's just the best. Then we have this scoop neck shirt from Quince. Now, scoop neck, I don't always love because I feel like I just have a long torso. I feel like there's a lot of skin here. And whenever I wear a scoop neck, it's just like so much skin, and not in like it's showing cleavage, she looks so crazy, but just, I don't know. I just always am like, God, there's so much like neck and chest showing. But this one I actually find doesn't like sag. It's not like almost unflattering. So I think that it's just something about the way this top is made. I can't quite put my finger on it, and it's hard to explain because it really is just on me that I've kind of gravitated away from scoop neck shirts, but this is a great staple that I love. I got it in my true size small. It does have the like little swoop at the bottom, like true most scoop neck shirts, but just fits comfortably, wash and dry like a dream. So I'm definitely gonna be like stocking up on these in different colors because I feel like it's just a good staple tee. This fit and flare dress, I am so happy it actually came in. This was like not supposed to ship until July, and I was so bummed. I think it went viral recently, and it literally came in out of nowhere one day. I just got a notification it was out for delivery, and I was like, yes. And it was just everything I wanted it to be and more, because I've been trying to like wear more dresses lately, especially on date nights. I feel like it's just easy. I had kind of gotten away from dresses because I was breastfeeding, and it was just always like a whole thing to wear a dress and make sure it was breastfeeding friendly. And now that like I'm really in shape and I, want to just make my style more simple, a dress is such an easy way to go. So this one is perfect for those casual days. You can wear sneakers, you wear flats with it. You could wear wedges, but it is still a more casual looking dress, but just such a win, fits true to size. I'm obsessed. Then we have this chocolate midi dress. Now she's a little bit more dressy. I don't think you'd be able to get away with wearing sneakers with this, but I do think depending on the flats and what they looked like, you could still wear just like a really nice pair of flats with this. You could wear wedges. This dress is just a little bit more elevated. So if you have a fancy dinner, a good date night, but you still want to be comfortable, this one is a total win. It is a very comfortable dress, and I'm wearing my true size small. It does have adjustable straps, but I was a little concerned about the way it like originally hugged my hips, and when I looked in the mirror I was like, oh, makes my figure actually look pretty decent. So it's not going to make you look super bulky if you are hip heavy, which I would not say I have like massive hips, but I definitely have like broader hips than average. I don't quite know, but it's a very flattering dress on. Now for the shoes, these brown Madewell Flats, I love these. I actually saw Stassi Schroeder randomly. I had been looking for a pair of flats to take to New York, and I was like, nothing's really like scratching my itch. I wanted something that had a strap on it, but sometimes then they pinch. And she was actually talking about how she wore her Madewell Flats to Disney, and people were like, girl, that's gonna make your feet hurt. And she was like, these are literally the best flats ever. Well, I watched that video one time on TikTok, and then my For You page was all about these flats, and I was like, okay, sold. I cannot say enough good things about them. Now I think online it said go up half. I got a 10 and they were massive, looked insane. So I went down to a 9 and they fit perfect. So I recommend sizing down half, but they don't pinch. They're not too tight on your toes, and you are gonna be able to put some miles in these things. So I think right now the like lighter brown color is sold out kind of across the board, but the moment I can get my hands on those, I'm going to. Then we have the Veja sneakers that I've talked about non-stop. I cannot stop talking about these Veja sneakers because they're comfortable. Again, I keep going back to New York, New York, New York, but when you've walked that much, like I will no longer wear my Sambas when I know I've got to put the miles in, because we all at some point wore our Sambas and regretted that decision greatly. But the day I wore my Vejas, I was just so comfortable. They're white, so they're simple. They have a little black V on them. You can get colors, but they work with dresses. I've worn them with like denim dresses. I've worn them with jeans. I've worn them with leggings. I've worn them with lounge sets, and they just look good with every single thing. So that is, again, another thing that I'm doing now that I'm in my 30s. I want simplicity. I want easy. And if you would have told me, girl, you're going to pick sneakers over heels years ago, I'd have been like, and it has nothing to do with heels being uncomfortable. I found comfortable heels. It's just the weight of heels is no longer an interest to me. I'm a sneaker girl, and these are time and time again the sneakers that I'm finding myself going, well, I'm gonna wear my Vejas today, so we're gonna then work our way up, and I'm just gonna style it around the sneakers because I cannot stop wearing these. Lastly, we have the Sam Edelman Ballet Flats. Sam Edelman never does me dirty. The shoes never pinch, they never pull too tight on your toes, they never hurt, I've never had blisters, and they all fit true to size. It does not matter if you get Sam Edelman boots, heels, flats, sneakers. If you do not get your true size, they will not fit. And I love a good consistent brand, and Sam Edelman shoes also always last me. I have never had a pair of Sam Edelman shoes tear up, even look a little bit dingy. If I got rid of them, it's simply because I didn't wear them like the style as much as I thought. And so when I was looking for a pair of ballet flats that had the black toe, I was like, I bet Sam Edelman has some, and sure enough, he did. So I have really been loving this look lately. Again, I've been styling it with like these jeans a lot. The jeans that I mentioned in this video, I just cannot stop with the flats. So these are really good staples, and I know you guys are gonna see them a ton this spring and summer on me. And we are finished with this video. Please make sure you click the subscribe button if you're new here. And again, let me know if you guys are interested in kind of seeing that transformation of my style. It again was not something I planned, but it just was, there were some pieces I was like, I don't know, I just feel like we're over this. So thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so incredibly much. You have no idea how grateful I am for you. And I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.